This time on iRate Garage, I got to put new power steering lines. My 96 F350. It never ends. So basically, in order to get to these lines, I'm coming through here and you can see, that's our culprit right there. I'm gonna do, this is the one that's actually leaking. I'm gonna replace both of them because they both look pretty crusty. The real challenge, obviously, is going to be rust. I've done this before and had decent luck with it on other trucks. But basically, I'm going to cut so I can put a socket and an impact on there and hopefully drive them right out. May have better luck removing the air box so I can get to the lines on the pump itself. Pressure lines here, and then the return lines kind of on the back and bottom. Oddly enough, though, the trickier part may be down here, or at least where I'm going to start by laying in mud, is because this is a plow truck, I have a giant old plow rack in the way, and we have to get the bolts holding the cooler portion of the line off. And they don't look too bad on this side, but they're very rusty on the other side. I have been spraying them down with Kroil, and the internet says that Kroil takes care of everything. Kroil is like the 45 ACP of the oil penetrant world. I swear, guys, act like you just missed it on it, and the bolt will actually remove itself from the vehicle. So I had to get a little creative here to get the impact in. Helps if you go the right direction, I hear. Aha! Ew. There we go. Hot shit. Worst airbox design ever. There's these funky little clips down here. Hard to get the camera where you can see it. There it goes. That must be a air inlet temperature sensor. Or I could just turn it and spin it right out of the box. There we go. Gotta be gentle here and not wreck it. There we go. Just like that. See? Plastique. Gotta be careful. Oh, son of a bitch. It broke free. I would have lost money on that bet. There we go. Trust me, this is the easier and better way. Make sure I don't cut anything else. There we go. These are getting wore out. Yeah. Regular wrench is too big. It's a little rusty. This might actually be metric. I'll have to check the new one. There we go. Excellent. And since that end's loose, I should be able to get that out. So it's hung up on some other line. This one is at the other. Oh, it's just a ground cable. It goes underneath the ground cable, class. Underneath the ground cable. Ouch. Oh, perfect. It just kind of comes right out. No fuss, no muss. That is indeed a 1/2 inch. Okay. Make sure we're going the right way. We are. Just like that. Excellent. I'm just gonna come in here with my finger. Feel the hole. No. Come in here and push some of the crap away from the hole. There we go. And in fact, I think I'm going to take this old end and put it back down in here because the end of the line is kind of collapsed. And so I can take it and put it back in here, right? And it'll help keep shit from going in there when I bust this one apart. And if you find little tips like that helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Have you had to do this? Do you have to do this? Let me know in the comments. I'll do the same thing. I don't know if I can actually do it with this. I have is this a 2-foot extension? I can reach all the way. So I'll do a little shot here. See, I have this extension here. It's about a 2-footer all the way down. And that way I can get an impact on it right there. Hello, wife. How's it going?
I'm gonna go to town.
Brag, why don't you? Just like that. Just like downtown. Whatever the hell that means. So now that I have the old lines off, we can compare and make sure that they match up. Now, this does look a little different. Up here, the end is slightly different. So we'll keep that in mind. Might have to tweak it. Other than that, it looks fine. I will have to move these clips from the old line to the new line. Hard shadow, hang on. That clip right there onto the new line. This line was returned. Thanks, O'Reilly's. Anyway, it happens. That end looks fine. I have to double check the size. Looks near the same. That little washer's all chewed up on it, unfortunately, but that should be okay. And then down here, there is a slight difference in how the line is bent. I'll try to get to where we can see it. Slight difference in how the lines are bent, but I think it'll be okay. So now I'm going to move some clips around and start fishing things in. I think we will do the pressure side first because it's the one on the back side. It might be the harder one to do, and then we'll do the low pressure side. Just got to fish them in there. That's all there is to it. Only now we got to be a little careful we don't get crap in the system. So, all right, let's get to it. Alrighty. So, if y'all remember, this goes underneath the ground cable. Genius. Alright, cool. I'm gonna get in there and see if I can't get that to tighten up. Alright, now hopefully this tightens up good. Nice and snug. Alright, now before I get it tight, I want to make sure it's not going to rub on anything. Looks good to me. Alright. Kind of, the way the lines are bent, they really can only go one way, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her a walk. There we go. While we're here, we'll go ahead and stab that end in. Yeah, and a good look at my arm. And drop the wrench, because why the wouldn't I? Riveting stuff. Now we're starting to tighten up. There we go, yep. And nice and seated. Alright. Try to get this fished in here. Figure out what the better way of doing that is. Where am I? There I am. Get up there, you son of a bitch. Alright, let's see what I can do. Yeah, so I got this line in. It's bent ever so slightly different than the other one. And for whatever reason, it does not quite want to go in there. So I'm gonna have to sit and fart with that for a minute. Might have to bend it or tweak it. Come in through here. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, all right. Excellent. Oh, yeah, nice and tight. All righty. Cool. Now, one thing I see that I'm not a huge fan of is that line, the way it's bent, is right up against the steering box. I ain't too wild about that. So I might give that a little adjustment here. Can't believe I almost forgot about this guy. That would have been quite the mess. There we go. There we go. And hopefully it stays on there. Cool. Oh, I think we'll put the airbox back on. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Got some silicone spray here. Or silicone, whatever it is. Just make it easier to slip over these little fellas down in here. Go on there. Oh, how did I know you were going to be a problem? Hey, there we go. Take those off. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, dummy, take those off. There we go. Surprised that after 30 years this is still somewhat pliable. There we go. Now, we'll try this again. Little silicone spray on those little items. Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, pull the little rubber grommets off. Then they just slip right on. How dumb am I? Okay. One of these days I'll replace this airbox, maybe. Much as I don't like this airbox, I also don't like a lot of the aftermarket options for various different reasons. There we go. Hardest thing about this airbox is getting the screws back on. What a pain in the wiener that is. Because it's impossible to feel. I have never had good luck with this airbox. What a terrible design. It's like I can usually get one to start, but never the other one. Aha! Finally. Golly. There we go. Okay, now I got some tranny fluid over the belt and the pulley. We need to clean that off. Yeah, every once in a while I get a can that doesn't want to spray. Shit. Nice. Get yourself one of these and make your life a hell of a lot easier. These syringes are great for this type of thing and doing differentials and stuff like that. These syringes make that kind of task way easier. Now I put ATF in my power steering pump. Whoops. That's kind of how I roll. All right. Pump's working. It's not happy, but it's working. Turn the wheel all the way one way. Hold it on lock. Go the other way. Same thing, hold it on lock. Around. Shut her down. Look for leaks. I mean, that's all there is to it. You just gotta, work the air out of the system. I don't know why I always seem to think that Ford power steering pumps seem happier if you overfill them just a little. Okay. I think we're good. Does not appear to be any leaks. All looks good. I'll bring that down and clip it back over the lines here. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna clean up, put some shit away. Pet a puppy. Oh, it's a Duco puppy. Who's my man doggy? Oh, there's my man doggy. Anyway, and then take it for a little spinny spin. Make sure everything seems happy. So much fun. I love it. It's great. It's awesome. Good old truck. Anyway, guys, I'm back. I think this job is done. The power steering lines seem to be holding. The pump has quietened down, quieted, but I'm tired, you know what I'm saying. The pump isn't as loud as it was before. So I'm gonna declare this job done. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Till next time, guys, be safe. And I'll see you later. Good old truck.